Society, platform for eminent authors, engaging teachers, successful students. To know more, email. Law of demand. The law of demand states that that other things being equal, the demand increases with a fall in price and diminishes when price increases. The term other things being equal implies prices of related goods, income of consumers, their tastes, preferences, etc. remain constant. Exceptions to the law of demand. The law of demand does not apply in following cases. Conspicuous consumption. There are some goods like women hats which are bought not for their intrinsic worth but for their snob appeal. These are called conspicuous consumption or articles of ostentation. When prices of conspicuous consumption goods rise, their use becomes more attractive and they are bought in larger quantities. If fish becomes more expensive, some people will buy more of it just to show their high status. On the other hand, when such goods become cheaper, they are bought less. For example, higher the price of diamonds, higher is the prestige value attached to them and hence higher is the demand for them. Speculative markets. In speculative markets, a rise of prices is frequently followed by larger purchases and a fall of prices by less purchases. When the price of a share rises, people hope further rise and rush to purchase. When price declines, they wait for further declines and stop purchasing. Similar behavior may be noticed in other commodities where purchases are made on speculative basis, but it is a short period event. Giffen goods. Giffen found that poor spent the major part of their income on cheap necessary foodstuffs like potatoes and a small part on costlier goods like meat. When the price of such cheap goods like potatoes rose, they had to economize on costlier goods like meat. To fill up the daily requirement, more cheaper goods like potatoes had to be bought. Increase in the price of cheaper Giffen goods like potatoes lead to increased demand. This is known as the Giffen effect. Such phenomena is normally found in case of cheap necessary foodstuffs. Income effect. The demand curve may be affected by the income effect. If the income effect is positive, that is, income elasticity of demand exceeds 0, we can expect a downward sloping demand curve. But if the income effect is negative, particularly in case of inferior goods, the result may not be a downward sloping curve. If the total expenditure of the commodity is small, the income effect will have less implication on the demand curve and there will be an inverse relation between price and demand. Ignorance effect. It is assumed that a household has perfect knowledge about price and quality of goods, but household may be ignorant of the lowest ruling price of the commodity. Due to ignorance, a household may demand larger quantity of a commodity even at a higher price. Impulsive purchases. Impulsive purchases means purchases by impression. For example, purchase of chocolate, candy, etc. At times, consumers tend to make impulsive without any cool calculation about price and usefulness of the product. Insignificant portion of income to be spent on commodity. Some commodity occupies an insignificant portion of the total budget of the consumer. For example, salt, matchboxes, etc. Variations of its price of significant commodity may not cause change in demand for the commodity. In such case, real income is not changed significantly with change in price, so the curve is parallel to the price axis. Thank you for watching the video. Kindly write your comments. Click on the red subscribe button at the bottom of the video to get more details and free ebook. Email us.